welcome back. If you're joining me from another video, if you're joining me for the first time, hello! I have this week's marketplace haul, and by marketplace haul I mean flea market finds, thrift store finds, and secondhand auction wins. So I've got a really good range of toys here, everything a bit different. I don't think I paid much for any of it actually. Nope, that was all very, very cheap, and I'll go through prices as I go through. So the first ones I'm going to bring up is something very dear to my heart. If you're a long time subscriber of mine, you know I love troll everything. From the old vintage rust trolls to the very new trolls, and this is one of the very new ones, and we don't have these ones. This was from a lady at the flea market. These were 50 cents New Zealand each. I'll always do a conversion underneath, and I'll try and identify toys as I can if they're easily identifiable. If they're hard to identify, like a lot of Barbies are hard to identify, I generally tend to leave that till after the video. So of course this is the Salon sister, who comes with this one. So they were 50 cents each, $1 for both. They're in immaculate condition. They look like they've hardly been played with. They're still fluffy in their hair. They're just something I think that a child has been given and they've taken one look at, and it's set in the toy box. They're gorgeous, and hey, for $1 I was like, mine please. I honestly thought she was going to say about $2 to $3 and still be mine please. When she said 50 cents I was like, yeah, mine please. So that was my first find. Keeping in line with the Trollz, found at a thrift store this little darling here for $1.50 New Zealand. So this is one of the Zelfs. They're like kind of in between the Rust Trolls and the New Imagine Trolls. They're in between. They went through a series, I think season 6 they were up to, when I couldn't get them in New Zealand anymore. I can't remember, but I've got a few videos on their opening, so check those out if you want. I absolutely love these trolls. I still wish they were going. This is the large version. You had miniature, medium, and large. So this is a large version of Angel something. Basically like the love interest of the demon counterpart to her, which is a little boy. Alrighty, oh, these are actually getting a little bit harder to find. Not always, but different Littlest pet shops. So this one was 50 cents along with this little pony, which I'll bring up next, from a flea market stall. Let's get her in the middle there. A lot of the times I find these ones, they're missing, the camera does not want to focus on what I have on front. They're missing their wings, or they're coloured all over, or if they've got those bobbly negs, they've got rust marks. But hey, for 50 cents, I don't think she has this one, and we have a large collection. So that one there, and from the same lady, I got this little pony. Oh my goodness gracious me, I love this one so much. I actually think we don't have her again. So to find things that we don't actually have in our collections becomes more and more difficult each time. We do get a lot of double ups, and we either, you know, pass them along or we put them with our collection, because Esther's getting to the stage she wants to keep all her double ups too. But this is gorgeous. It's got a little carrot, a book, and it's very Sweetie Belle-ish, before Sweetie Belle in Generation 4 kind of existed, crafting and stuff like that. It's very, very cute. What are we going to go next? Okay, so this Rainbow Dash, this one was from a thrift store. We got a Rainbow Dash recently, so and the little ones. So another Rainbow Dash for 50 cents. This one is actually going to be passed along to a friend of ours, but hey, for 50 cents, who cares? It's in fantastic condition. Finding a lot of 50-cent things before Christmas. What do we do next? What do we do next? Oh, we'll stick with the thrift store. This one here was found at a thrift store. This is a one of the relaunches of, I don't know, the camera does not want to focus today. $2. You can see it's $2 there. The relaunch of Pound Puppies. That's one I was looking for. I kept on thinking puppy in my pocket. It's like, it's not puppy in my pocket, it's Pound Puppies. Really good condition. Again, hardly looks like it's been played with, other than his name is Fred. Someone's written. So this is Fred, the pound puppy, and he now belongs to us. Hello, Fred. Welcome to the family. $2. Okay. Oh, I'll get on to, there was a seller there who had a fantastic range of girls' toys. So I'm going to do all the things that I brought off her. And one of my favorite finds of the week for only $2. We'll start off with Cleo. So this one she had was $1. I believe Astra already has Cleo denial, but there is, because her Monster Highs are well loved, I think her Cleo had a little bit of a mark, like the tiniest mark here. This one is in fantastic condition. Just needs a couple of snips to get the fluff off the wool, but other than that it's in really good condition, and $1. I mean, honestly, Monster High is so cool. From the same lady I got this one here. Was it this one here? No, that was from the one I got this other horsey from the same lady. We got this. So this was $2. This is a Barbie scooter. It is missing its latch at the back, which I realized after I'd purchased it, which is a bit of a shame, but we'll see what we can do to make that look all right. Other than that, she doesn't actually have this scooter, so she was pretty excited to get one. 50 cents for this Barbie chair. This is going to just go, it's like a salon Barbie chair. This is going to straighten her Barbie house. 50 cents, I don't care. Then the lady had this Barbie here, which of course is one of Astra's favorites. It's articulated. I'll bring her up. We'll have a look at the face. Here she is. Obviously, she is in desperate need of a wash and comb, but she has a really pretty face to her. She has her Barbie dress on. It isn't actually broken. It's just undone, and I don't think this one is actually meant for this Barbie. It's keeps coming apart, the Velcro at the back, so we're going to move it on to someone else. It has the extra articulation in the elbow and the arm and the knees, but a really good Barbie. And this one was, I think this was $1.50. It was either $1.50 or $2. I can't remember. It wasn't that much though. And one of the things a lot of Barbies missing, she still has her ring. Woohoo! Now from the same lady we also got this one here. It's really lucky we got that salon chair, because these Barbies are in desperate need of a good sit down for a wash. Their hair's just dry. It's not, you know, some of them get sticky because of the hairspray, the hair gel they use and all that sort of stuff. But again, it is an articulated body, which is what everyone seems to be looking for on the wrist and the elbow. She also has her ring, and it's going out of focus again. It really likes focusing on what's behind. On the knees and whatnot. Just another good condition Barbie, and a brunette this time. I'm not sure why she has pants. She doesn't have pants, and she has this lovely, I don't know what this top is. It kind of looks like she works at like an ice cream parlor or something. But hey, I'm not going to judge. Last thing from that lady, no, sorry, second to last thing from that lady, because this other Barbie was brought from a different one, was this. Now this may be an Ariel animated doll. I'll stand her back here and I'll bring her up. Has a little bra and her dress on. They just need a bit of a wash. I'm just definitely going to hand wash these things. They look like these dolls have actually had a lot of play, which is good. It means they've been loved. I'm going to bring her up. Here is her face. Same problem as the Barbies. Really needs a wash and a scrub, but she has a beautiful, beautiful, innocent face. So different to the Ariel Toddler dolls that we have. We've done some openings on Ariel Toddler dolls before, to go check them out. A bit of a wash, but nothing that is going to actually take chemicals. This is all going to come out in the shower. It's just dirt. And like I said, just wash there. She is missing her shoes, so I'm going to look her up, and I'll probably put in somewhere down the bottom of the screen what she is for us, which I try to do in my latest marketplace videos, in case you're looking to identify something as well. Just a very cute doll. $2 New Zealand. Okay, now I think I said it was a second to last, but there is actually this, I got her as well from the same lady. And this over here, which I'm gonna bring, you know what, I'm gonna bring up my favorite find last. You're looking at what I'm poking at. And it was my favorite find. So this was from the same lady as the previous things, and everything's falling. Oh no, tornado! Let me just push everything back. Now, one of my tips for secondhand hunting is to always have a set of 4 set of AAA batteries in your purse, because there's a lot of times that you're going to come across battery items and not know if they work or not. And it's happened before. We learned a long time ago that when people say things, oh yeah, sure, last time I used it worked, you get it home and you've paid a couple of dollars for a dud, basically, which, you know, you take the gamble with a couple of dollars, but we tend to take batteries to the markets and try them out, and we've saved ourselves quite a lot of money actually doing that over the years. This one, however, I didn't have a chance to oh, and a small Phillips screwdriver, that's the other thing. We didn't have a chance to test it. I was actually in a rush, but I'm hoping it works. It was from the same lady we brought these other dolls for, and she seemed like a decent sort, so I'm pretty sure it'll work. I believe what happens with this, and I'll write it in the comment below if I'm wrong or right or whatever. You put your Barbie in here, glitter goes in, and you turn this button here and it goes, because there's little stands to hold Barbie in here, and it glitterifies your Barbie. Basically glitter everywhere. Fantastic. I love mess. No, I don't. I'm very house proud. Which is why in the toy room, when you see messes anywhere in the background, trust me, those get sorted out pretty fast. You do a little latch over here. Oh my goodness, how does it go? Okay, it goes to the side there. You open up this, there are prongs to hold your Barbie in here. There is a fan down here, which is activated by this. I'm going to have to watch somebody's video on how to work it out, but I'm pretty sure this is something that is going to give Astra a lot of fun, because what little girl doesn't like spraying glitter all over their room? Yay! So again, $2 New Zealand. I loved that lady's stall. Like, most of the stuff I brought was from that lady's stall, and you know, that's what you go to the flea markets for. Sometimes you can find a bunch of toys spread out, a bunch of car boot sales or auctions, and sometimes all it takes is just that one stall that's putting out that stuff as you arrive, and you have first picks, and you're just like, yeah. So if you know what this is, I have done a review on these toys before when they first came out. I think I was one of the first people in New Zealand to actually have one. These are Feisty pets. They are amazing. This is Giselda. I'll have her name down in the down below. $2 New Zealand. Her fur has not touched with. Her fur is still, so again, something it looks like some kid's been given, and it's sat in a toy box, or it's sat on a shelf and nothing's happened to it. And she hasn't, I've seen a few Feisty pets that have sunken back here from the mechanism being used over and over. So for a white soft toy to be pristine condition, you know it's not been played with. But more so than that, Gisela is a little Giselda. I'm just going to call her. The unicorn is a little different to other unicorns in that she has bite. Oh, isn't she adorable? Now we have a good, I think we might have 5 Feisty pets now. These are amazing and so alternative. I love alternative toys, especially if you have a little child who's a bit different. You know, Fugglers are another alternative toy that I absolutely love. Just absolutely gorgeous. $2 New Zealand. Okay, so on to what's next. Did something fall off the side? Nope. That was a new toy, so we don't need to worry about that. Okay, so then I went along and I found a lady who was selling these next 4 things. Sorry, I'm going to bring up 1, 2, 3, 4. Next 4 things. So the first thing I'm going to show here is Rapunzel's horse. Now for some reason, even though Astra's favorite Disney princess is Rapunzel, we never got Maximus. So this is Maximus here. You can see it was $1 here at this store. It was a little girl selling off her collection with her mum and dad there and little sister. The little sister was not impressed that I was buying so much stuff apparently. I can understand that, because some kids are like, get rid of the toys, and other kids like, but my precious. So $1 for Maximus. Then we have this articulated Barbie. It's got the different articulated legs where they change the knee joints. She's in really, really good condition. Not much of a clean needed. Her hair is actually really, really good. I don't even think I need to shampoo it. I just need to brush it. She's got her top and her skirt on. And yeah, so she does not have the wrist movement, but she does have the elbow movement. I'll bring her up. Let's have a look at her face. So I wonder if this is one of the Animal Care Barbies, as her top is just covered in blue and pink prints. You can see $1.50 at the side is what we paid. Just really, really good quality Barbie. And hey, Astra loves Barbies. Any sort of Barbies. We dress them, we make them up, we do all sorts of things with them. Okay, now, no, I'll bring that up last. Next, I'm going to bring up this, and this is actually something that I've only started to educate myself on as a toy collector. Breyer toys. Now, I'm pretty certain this is a Breyer horse. I will have it confirmed down in the bottom. Again, I paid, oh, you can see it even on the back, New Zealand $2. She obviously used orange tape for her things. New Zealand $2. Now this is a color changer Breyer horse, I believe. So it's got its little coat here, and you're meant to take it into the bathroom with you. So I've only just been educating myself on Breyer. I've only just started to collect Breyer at the end of 2018, in case this video goes up in 2019. But the lady said you wash it and it goes all different colors. I think it is. Breyer horses are top quality horses, and they are not cheap toys at all. So for $2, good find. And plus, it's gorgeous as a horse. Alrighty. Then the last thing I got from this store, they had a little box full of items. And the little girl, the older of the two girls wanted 50 cents per item. So this is what I picked out. First off, this is a Papo unicorn. Now, I love Chic products. I've talked about Chic before. I've done some reviews on Chic. That's nail polish there, so that's just going to come off with acetone. Papo is like the almost as good quality but cheaper version of Chic. So we've got this little white and pink here. I'd say something like this would fetch around about $15 New Zealand, so for 50 cents, really good find. Then these three here. Now, I may be wrong. I don't have my checklist in front of me. I sometimes check things before I do videos. Sometimes I don't. These to me look like a vintage LPS. This one says 1992 Kenner. Yeah, these have the look of the original Littlest pet shops to me. And for 50 cents each, they're in fantastic quality. So we've got this little dog here. I'm pretty sure these are vintage LPS. Kenner originally made them before Hasbro took over. And the thing with the animals was they had like little movement to them. So this one here, oh, if you move the head, the hand comes in. They came with little play sets, and they generally had this eye design. So we've got a little leopard or ginger spotted cat, and then a very strange, you'd think this one would be the orange one, like a tiger, yellow and blue striped cat. Oh, that one's joints are a little stiff, but hey, very cute. And that'll go in my vintage toy bag I have in Astra's LPS collection. Alright, okay, the last thing I got was $5 New Zealand, and I got it from a secondhand auction win, and it has a tiny bit of a sad story behind it. I hope it has a happy ending. To be honest, I don't want to find out if it did, but I'm going to bring them up. So here I have two of the 2014 relaunch Pound puppies. They came with this 1986 vintage puppy food container and this vintage Pound puppy feed container with two things. they were advertised basically as £2 puppies and accessories. When I purchased these, as I said, I purchased them off a secondhand auction win for $5 with free shipping. So it didn't cost me any shipping, so for just $5. And the lady who sold them to me, they were obviously part of her collection. And without invading into her story too much, she was going in for treatment for cancer. So these things I will treasure and look after her for them. She's kept them in immaculate condition. They are as if they were brand new, basically. So they're obviously something she's very much treasured, and especially to have brought them the vintage accessories. I wished her well, as anybody would, and hope for the best. But these two babies, these are going to have a special place in my memory from purchasing. Okay, so that was my marketplace haul of all my little real variety this week, a real variety. I tend to find that everything comes in clumps, so you suddenly get like pound puppies in clumps, or Barbies in clumps, or Brats in clumps, or Trollz. But this marketplace haul is kind of evenly spread, so I'm just gonna sort them all out and do a flyby. Okay, so we have our pound puppies from this haul. We've got our little Trollz here, the little Rainbow Dash, which I'm going to pass along to a Rainbow Dash fan. We have our Barbies and accessories. We've got our horses we found this week. I'm hoping that's an animated doll. I love her face, but it doesn't really matter if she is or not. She's going to be restored for my collection. And this weird Barbie device, which will be interesting to find. Our little 50-cent finds, of which after I looked over, I didn't bring up this guy that I got for 50 cents as well. He's just a little My Little Pony that I found on someone's stall. Okay, so, and of course our Monster High, and my favorite of the week, this a gorgeous little happy animal. If you love marketplace hauls, please give this video a thumbs up. If you love toys in general, please subscribe. We love to open toys here, and we love to share. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.